Alrighty, everyone, let's go ahead and do example 3 together. So a cone is carved out of a hemisphere so that the vertex of the cone is at the bottom of the hemisphere. If the hemisphere has a diameter of 18, find the total surface area of the solid. Okay, so I know that the hemisphere has a diameter that is 18, so that means that the radius is going to be 9. Okay, so what we need to do is let's write out another plan. So to find the total surface area of the solid, I know I'm going to need half of the total surface area of the sphere plus the lateral surface area of the cone that was cut out, because you can reach your hand inside and kind of like feel around in there. And so we want to take that area into account. Okay, so let's start writing in our formula. So I have 1/2 4 pi r squared plus the lateral, to find the lateral surface area of a cone, it's pi r L. Okay, now let's go ahead and just plug in these numbers. So I know that the radius is 9, but once again, I don't know what my slant height is. So here's the slant height of that cone. I, however, do know that the radius of the cone is 9, as is the height, because the height of the cone is also a radius of the hemisphere. So this is also 9. And now I've got a right triangle to go off of. And now if you notice, I've got a isosceles right triangle, or a 45, 45, 90 right triangle. So that means that the slant height is going to be 9 root 2 if we're following the ratios of our 45, 45, 90. And if you need a reminder, here it is. It's going to be x, x, x root 2 when I've got an isosceles right triangle. Okay, so now we know the slant height is 9 root 2. I can go ahead and substitute all the numbers that I need to into my formula. So I have 1/2 4 pi, the radius is 9, so I have 9 squared, plus pi, radius is 9, slant height is 9 root 2. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take half of 4, so I have 2 times 9 squared is going to be 81, plus 9 times 9, because we're going to multiply the numbers on the outside here, we're going to be left with 81 root 2 pi. Okay, and then the next thing we want to do is just multiply the 2 and the 81. So that's going to give us 162. So I have 162 pi plus 81 root 2 pi, and that's as much as I can simplify because there is no root 2 next to the 162 pi, and I am done. This is the total surface area of the solid when I carve out a cone from a hemisphere.